Hello, it's Mechanikai and welcome to my channel. This is Train Simulator 2014. Good morning, driver. Today you will drive the stopper to Rochester because the Class 375 broke down last night. You will drive the Class 395 instead. You will stop at all stations along the way and this should be an easy ride. Good luck and drive safe. So this is, I see it was £7 on the Steam. I thought, oh, that looks kind of good. It got so many bad reviews. I've never seen any game on Steam with so many bad reviews, but I like it. I mean, I'm not a train buff in any way, shape, or form. So, but it's kind of grown on me. Now seeing the frame rate, it's pretty terrible. Right, we've got to, I don't know if we've got to let passengers out. I'm not very good at this. This is actually this is called, I can't remember what it's called. It's a downloadable one, it's one somebody's made, so I'll put the author in the description if you want to get this one. It's a very simple one, it's a 30-minute long one. So better get cracking. So I need to let the passengers off, I think. Do I? Perhaps I don't. So we'll pull off then. See if we can pull off. It's all beeps and whistles, so we're not going anywhere. I have this trouble all the time in this game. Go on, my son. For some reason you have to set this. It's very simple controls, but my God, it's hard work. So I've got to pick people up from Faversham. Hopefully you'll be able to see the mouse pointer. Pick up passengers of Faversham, Tenham, Sittingbourne, Newington, Rainham, Gillingham, Chatham and Rochester. So just cruising along. You've got to stick to the speed limit. It starts beeping all over the place. It's crazy. Very good though. Tons of controls to mess with. This is like a HUD thing at the bottom. It's supposed to be like a real train. I don't know. We're speeding already. Look, speeding. So if you're playing in career mode, you instantly get points against you. So you look at this bottom bit here and you see if your train's on the station, or you can look out the window. So I'm going to want to brake, I think. There we go. The thing is to get it round at the bottom here. Get it central as you can. Which is easier said than done, I'll tell you that. See, I'm cutting it short there, look. And we're still not fully on, look. I've still got the back carriage is still not on the green. So that's not very good. If you're in career mode you'd lose points for that. Yeah, we're only getting 12 frames a second. So. That's it, and then you can open the doors then. So you have to do things on time as well. So we open the doors up. He says. Okay. People, so the train coming in. And you see they get this red thing here coming up. And then the doors will close on their own, so you don't have to shut the actual doors. It's all different cameras. All this lot down here are all different cameras. So pop your head out either side of the cab. And you've got the cab view. And we're beeping again. Now what's that beep? And then we should be off. There we go. So you can see up here this yellow thing at the bottom here says 60 mile an hour, so I can only go up to 15 until I get to that point. And if you're in career mode, it's nasty. You start losing all points. I mean, I haven't scored any points whatsoever, and I've played it for 12 hours odd. And, I've been minus on everything. And it seems really simple. You've only got like the really three controls, main controls, and normally most of the trains are just the one brake and accelerator. It's all in one thing, and then you've just got forward and what's called the reverser, forward and back. Here we're going to go over the speed limit now. Once we get past the 60 mark, then we can stick the speed up. And it goes to 75 mile an hour. Not really enjoying it. It was only £7 on Steam, but a massive amount of downloads. I've never seen anything like it. And if you buy the whole lot, according to Steam, it's like, now we can go up to 60 mile an hour. According to Steam, it's £2,300 worth. That's pounds, that is, not dollars. £2,300 worth of downloads. I mean, even just one single train costs like 25 quid. And the game's only 25 quid, so it's a bit extortionate, really. Talk about milking it. With this, what's that beep? It's always beeping. We're only getting like 60. It's a massive world because it's actually, I think it's like real time. I'm not sure. Like, it does take ages to drive. Some of the missions are like 200 minutes long, and I've never once failed to cock everything up, bring it back down to P2. You have to keep your eye on this exclamation mark. If you run like, see a green light here, if you run the green light, so we're now in side view by the train. Really good. The scenery is really quite good actually. It's only DX9 though, it's not DX11. So we're doing 65 to 75 mile per hour limit. It's coming up to 85 here. I quite like this view as well. The one just on the top of the train there. So it's quite relaxing. You can also have, there's a cab view. Trouble is, if you sit doing all these other views, you don't see the lights coming, and if you go through a red light, it automatically puts the brake on. I think it's a safety feature. I'm not sure. I'm going up too fast now. Soon goes right up. There we go. Let's get back down. This is electric train, so you get amps. And so we're coming into titanium. So we'll slow down a bit. Coming in too fast, it tends to shut it off into a station. It's really cool. I like it. I know the tutorial told you to enter the station. Going into the station about 40. So that's a red light there. I think it's going to start beeping here now. Over on this exclamation mark. It's all hit and miss, really. The tutorials aren't very good, really. That's a green light. So you can look around your cab. There's quite a few different trains you can do scenarios on. It's gone back up to full price now, though. It's 25 quid on Steam. I like it. What they've done with it is massive. The world they've created with it. Not an easy feat to do all this lot. I've got everything maxed out, so, but there's no anti-aliasing, as you can probably see, which is a bit of a bummer. I think they would have at least be DX10. There we go. Perfect. There we go, just look at the bottom there. That's it. And then we'll look outside, open our doors up. So people just appear. The doors open, but they don't come out the doors. They just come appear out the sides of the train. Then you have to wait for this red light to come up and go off, and then you can pull off again, hopefully. So this is called Morning Run or something. Morning Shift. Oh, what, we've got beat now. Yeah, it's called Morning Shift. It was a free one, so that somebody had created, because it comes with an editor. So I don't think I'll be. Oh, I haven't got a clue what that one is. Emergency. Keeps coming up with these new ones, catching me out. So I don't know what that was about. And there's tons of manuals to read through. It's all pretty anal. I mean, if you're into trains, or you're, as are on the forums, ex-train drivers, obviously doing this to reminisce. Pulling off. Yeah, so this add-on is called Morning Shift. It's free download. It's very small. It's only like it's not even a megabyte, I don't think, because it's only the track. You've got to have the track already bought. You've got to have the track and the train, so you've got to be careful what ones you download, because there's tons of them in trains. So this is the outside. This is the sticking your head out the cab view. There's also free roam view. It's free roam view, so you can move anywhere you want. So in free roam view, you can go up in the air and fly around the town if you want. There's helicopter view 1, helicopter view 2 from the back. And there's the other train driver. I don't think I actually do that. They have the other guy in there. I suppose he must have. Oh, emergency brake's been hit. See, I haven't done this. It does it itself. I think it's to do with like a dead man's handle type thing. It comes up over here. I probably didn't see, even though it's that big exclamation mark. If you don't hit that straight away, the train thinks you're unconscious or whatever, and shuts everything off. I think that's what it is. If you keep fiddling with the controls, you're okay. So if you're pressing stuff, it knows you're still alive, I think. But if you've not touched anything for quite a while, then it does an alarm, the exclamation point comes on, and if you don't press it, so if you're outside the cab, you don't hear it. You don't hear it outside the cab, the alarm. So if you're on one of the other cameras, it's a bit of a bummer really. You should be able to hear that, so you know to click it. Even though it's that big, I still miss it, because you're looking at all the scenery. It's really quite good the way they've done it as well. It looks quite lifelike, as long as you don't go too close, it looks quite lifelike. There's a cab light, where's the cab light? Reading light, there you go. You also got headlights on the train. Oh, there we go. So why has it done that again? Well, no, we didn't get any warning then. So I don't know why it's done that. We're coming into another station now. Sittingbourne. Sittingbourne in Kent. So all this alarm stuff, that's the annoying part of it. We're only doing 47. And you get estimated time, you have to, in career mode, you have to hit the times. Which becomes increasingly frustrating because you're stopping all the time because you've gone through red lights, or like I say, I've not even I've not scored 1 point. Even the top people in the on the website I've only scored like 1,000 points, so it's it must be very difficult to score points. You have to get really good at it. It would have to be anal, wouldn't it? So this is Sittingbourne. I think it's fairly faithfully. There's all different types of landmarks to do with different areas. So I think that, I mean, I suppose this kind of game is easier to do now with something like Google Maps. They haven't got to go travelling around the world. So here we come. Good speed, 30 mile an hour. There's all the people waiting at Sittingbourne station. It looks really cool. There's some running out of space again. Overcooked the brake again. You can use the Xbox controller as well. It's built in, so you don't have to use Xpadder. It's actually easier to use the Xbox controller to do the speed. It just jumps up in increments. With the mouse, it's a bit fiddly. Right, so we're all on the station. There we go. And come to a halt. And we can look at all our passengers coming out. Open the doors. There we go. They all suddenly appear. So this is Sittingbourne station. See, the cars are pretty. There's cars going on the roads as well. There we go. Fly about and free roam mode while you're waiting for the passengers to board and get off. It's really quite well done, I think. It looks real from a distance. There we go. Got another alarm going. That's it. Off we trot again. So we look at our little thing. Pick up passengers of Newington next. That's it shows you the task, where your task is next, and then centre on player where your train is. That's the red, the train, so you can zoom out. That's it. So we can go up to 90 here. Even though it says 20 there. You get scored for ride comfort as well. So if you're zooming off at huge speeds, you're going to be knocked back. So you lose points. What do points mean? Prizes. Soundproofing in the carriages. 90 mile an hour. Stick it right up. So this is Sittingbourne. In the lovely Kent's. Oh, here we go. Look, we've got a. So we've got a yellow light there. See the big thing come up. Let's go back to cab view. Once it's activated, then I'm going to have to, oh, we're not in forward mode. I might have to shut it off and start again. Oh, we're off. So I've gone through a yellow light. I suppose I'm supposed to wait. So I'm not looking. Too busy chatting. Are we going now? We are going. That's the problem being outside the cab. I did see it that time, but it was too late. I'd already gone through the yellow light. It is cool. I mean, you don't get much with the game. That's what a lot of people moan about. So you only get 3 tracks to ride on in the actual game, but there's tons more you can buy. One's in America. There we go again. Look. Because I acknowledged that in time. Carry on going. If I hadn't acknowledged that before that went out, you only get a few seconds. Then you oh, we've got another yellow light here. Let's see if this cuts off this time. So we've got a yellow light coming up. Let's see what happens if it goes off. No, it didn't. I know you can't go through a red light. I don't often see them. I'm thinking, why is the train shutting down? Damn train shutting down! I've been stuck in tunnels and not been able to even get the train to move. You're fiddling about, turning the engine on and off. Oh, here we're coming to Newington. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. There's all different types of scenarios you can do. Stuff to do with moving freight and coupling and uncoupling. Slow it down a bit. It's a yellow light again. It is kind of cool though, it's quite engrossing. Quite relaxing as well. There we go. Get her down to 40. See our little train coming along at the station. So this is it Newington? What did I say it was? Can't read it. Cool, cool. I think this is really a great game. There's a lot of these sims about. Wouldn't mind getting the Euro Truck Sim, that looks really cool. That's it. Watch them all disembark. There we go. So they come out the train with all the doors open. So you can sit inside with your passengers. And you click these here, down here, and you move carriages. I don't think it's working at the moment. You can do. So this is Newington. There we go. Oh, that's the alarm for the people. So the doors are shut, hopefully. It will let us go. There's all stuff to do with brake shoes and lifting brake shoes, and you've got sanders to put sand on the track, I think. Don't know, but I'm no expert. I just thought it'd be interesting to make a little vid of this. Makes a change from Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Bit of variety in life. I recommend pick it. I want to pay full price for it. I'm not a train buff, so. My only claim to fame would be when my dad took me down to Peterborough Station to see the last run of the Flying Scotsman. I always remember that as a kid. Flying Scotsman came to Peterborough Station, you couldn't see nothing. There was so much smoke. It was brilliant. I thought it was fantastic. So we're on the next one is Rainham, then Gillingham, which I think is a fairly big station. I quite like this one because it's quite a simple run. Nothing too complicated. Better to do the easy ones. Some of them are really long. Difficult in snow, and especially the American ones with the massive trains. Beautiful at 70. There's some tracks you can get up to 140. I think the German ones are obviously faster. Got beeping in there. Click that off. Is this a red light here? Is this a red light? Let's see what happens. It's saying red light. Oh, and a green light. So red light and a green light together, 60. You've got to keep your eye on this thing at the bottom. So I'm going to go over the speed limit. There you go, speeding. And then it says back up to 90 on the train station, which is a bit daft. Ping pong. Here's Rainham. So if you're coming in about 35, 40, the thing is not to brake too hard. It jolts the passengers and then you get dot points. Well, I don't think the actual could do with being better, really. They could do more with the game, I think, because it doesn't even tell you how many negative points you've got. You have to sit there with a calculator, and there's millions of them. Add them all up, you'd think it'd do it for you, but it doesn't. So there's tons of stuff that's people moaning about. And like I said, there's so many negative reviews about this game. Couldn't believe it. And when I looked on YouTube and looked at the videos of it, I thought, oh, that looks really cool. That's it. Grinder to an alt. Oh, did emergency brake now. So I don't know what this does. No image expected here. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Let's let the passengers out. There we go. So it don't matter in this rate, because this is not career mode, so we're just doing this for fun. There's a couple of different modes. This is just pick a route, any route. You can make up your own route with all the bits, put different trains on it, build your own scenario, whether you want it in snow or anything like that. And obviously then again there's the level editor, so you can build your own levels. So it's quite time consuming. It's just basically drag and drop type thing, but to make a level obviously it's massive, isn't it? It's not like building a Half-Life level. if you're doing a run, it's a red light as well. So I'm not sure what's going on. It's going to take a while to. So I've got to go to Gillingham. Gillingham's quite a big one actually, quite a big station. What did I say that was? Raynham. Some speed up. Classic intercity train. There's no music in game. There's no. The sounds are pretty limited, really. Some of the sounds don't sound. That's a red light. Don't sound very good. Some of the sounds don't on the headphones. They sound all whirly, like they're very. Low kilobytes, like they're below 160, I think. But the sound of them, you get that whirring, that swirly whirring noise. With some of the train sounds, it's not very good. But the whole game is playable with a mouse, just the mouse. You don't need that keyboard. There's lots of keyboard commands for all the. Basically, you can just. With the mouse, and there we go again. The warning 60. So it's coming up to 60. Slow it down a bit. It's cool. That's a fairly nice job, I think, driving a train. Oh, it's just timing that right. It runs away with itself. That's always the problem with it. Especially the big trains in America, they're massive because they have mile-long carriages. You're pulling all that lot. It takes a lot to stop it. We come to the station. So this is it Gillingham? I think it is. There we go. The train there. Basic British train. What they call it, like the B lines. Go a bit more. Very difficult to judge. we go. That'll do. Let the peeps off. Wrong one. A quick fly around. So there's Gillingham. There's even cars on the roads that are driving. Be nice if they could be a passenger, just a passenger as well. Play as a passenger, just drive around, just hop on, hop in one of the carriages. That's it, we're ready to roll again. This one's nearly done. Chatham. So I'm only getting like 20 frames a second on my. So I've got a pretty beefy damn graphics card. So obviously there's a lot of draw distance in this game. You can see miles off into the distance. I mean, it'd be great if I did it in a Vauxhall engine. Something like that probably suit this type of game better. So I think this will be the last stop now. No, Chatham. Got 2 more. And Rochester. Tunnel. Once you go in a tunnel, you can't use the other cameras. It puts you straight into the cab. Which I suppose is good. Aye. Not sure what he's doing that. I'm getting that noise. Oh, here's Chatham already. It's just straight through the tunnel and you're in Chatham. So 50 mph speed limit under 30. Oh, that's good. I'm going downhill now. So I've got a brake on. So on this train it's all in one. Some trains use this black one here. This is your basic HUD, but you can actually use the controls here. Look, you got your that's the main red one here. You can just use the console. Don't have to use this HUD. Obviously it makes it a bit easier. So down to 30. Through another tunnel. I like this train because it's not being silent. Feels like you're gliding along. And the scenery is good enough. You can just sit in the back of the cab in the just watch the scenery go by. There we go. Chatham. That's it. A lot of people there. We go on to the last. On to the last one. Cool. I quite liked it for a punt. They're all sitting. There we go. There's the train driver, which is me. So if I just click on the train cab one there, I'm in him now. He's me. So off we trot to the last station on this little scenario. So they call them scenarios rather than missions. And there's some guy who's made this quite good. Just basically pick up passengers and drop them off. Not a lot to it. There's not much else you can do with trains. And that's it, the last stop. So that's near. So I don't think that's can't be in scaled size. Can't be. They do tons of other routes. You just got to pay them, and they're all speeding. So if you're in career mode, you'll be getting loads of negative points. Like I say, after 12 hours of play, I still haven't scored 1 point. Speeding still 15 mile an hour. Not paying attention. There we go, coming into the station. Click there on the thing. No, I'm not quite on there yet. See, the end coach is still off the platform. Let's go to the rear view. There we are. Look. Wait till that's on the platform. So let's stick the brake on. Cool as you like. So let the people out. Rochester. Oh, funny way they walk. And that's it, I think. I don't think we're going anywhere else. I think that's the end of the mission. The scenario, as it says. Well done, drive. Well done, drive. You can now go to London, where will be a great party today. Thanks for driving my scenario. So that's it. So that's about 30 minutes. Picked up passengers at 8 out of 8 platforms. London Faversham high speed. Operational errors. Penalty brakes applied 6 times. Speeding 4 times. That's not bad for me. Rail engines experienced. Class 395 EMU. 42 minutes. Was that 42 minutes? Distance travelled 18 miles. That's it. This is where you pick up the scenarios. This is all the scenarios for this type of thing. So that was morning shift. So that's a user made one. And this is the main screen. So thanks for watching. Meganicine signing off.